Jack Keats. Ezra Jack Keats wrote the words in the story, and he drew the picture. Has anybody ever heard this story before? Recognize it?
I have the book.
Yeah.
I had it.
And look at boys and girls. Ezra Jack Keats even won an award for this book. He won the Caldecott Award, which means that people liked this book so much they wanted to give him an award for it. So if you're an author and an illustrator, you could even win an award for writing stories. Isn't that cool? So Ezra Jack Keats wrote the story, The Snowy Day. And it's about this little boy here. His name is Peter. And Peter wakes up in the morning and finds that it had snowed all over the ground. So we're going to read this story today to see if we can figure out how Peter feels about snowy days. Does he like snowy days or does he not like snowy days? We're going to listen and find out how he feels. Okay. It's called The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats.
He's the author.
He's the author and the illustrator. He did both jobs.
Why?
He wanted to. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. Did you see how he wrote that? Slowly. He put some little lines in between there. He put some little hyphens in there. I think he wanted us to read that word very slow. Didn't he?
That's like a choo-choo.
Kind of does. He drug his feet through the snow. He found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. So these two tracks right here were from his feet. I wonder what he found in the snow to make a new track. Give me a thumbs up if you have an idea of what he could have found in the snow to make a track that looks like this. So these are from his feet, and then he found something sticking out of the snow, and then he made another track to the thing that he found. You see, Willa has an idea. She's giving me a thumbs up. I want you to turn and share with your partner. What do you think he found in the snow that made that track? What do you think he found? Cooper, what's your idea? A bicycle.
Right away.
But how would he make the track with a bicycle if he had his
I want to hear a couple of your ideas. All right, Easton, what do you think? Does he like the snow or doesn't like it? You think he
I said
likes
that
it?
too.
Why do you think he likes the snow?
It's on the book right now.
But why do you think he likes it? What in the story told us that he probably likes the snow? What happened in the story? He had a lot of fun in the snow, didn't he? He had a lot of adventures. And then he went back out again in the snow the next day. That would tell me that he probably likes it. Serenity, what do you think?
He likes building a snowman.
He likes building a snowman. He did make a snowman. And that tells me that he probably likes the snow too, doesn't it? Dwayne, what do you think?
I like the snow.
You think he likes the snow too? Why do you think he likes the snow?
Because he was making angel.
He was making a snow angel, yeah. All of the adventures that he went on throughout the day kind of tell me that he probably likes the
He
snow.
was snow angel.
He liked the snow so much, he wanted to keep some of it in his pocket for the next day. And when that snowball melted, how was he feeling? He was sad. He really wanted to keep that snow, and he felt sad that it melted.
And there's some snow.
So that tells me he probably really, really liked the snow if he wanted to even keep it in his pocket. And then he went out the next day to play in the snow again with a friend this time. So I think he really did like the snow. Tomorrow, we're going to read the story again, but we're going to be thinking about some different things throughout the story, and you're going to help me retell some of the parts of the story. You can help me tell it again?
No. I
All
think
right.
it's
In your lap,
Yeah.
listening ears,
Yeah.
eyes are looking. All right, so today we're going to read The Snowy Day again. Remember, it's okay to read stories more than one time because you might learn something new or catch something that you didn't catch the first time you read it. So yesterday, when we read The Snowy Day, we were listening to see how Peter felt about the snow. How did Peter feel about the snow?
sad.
Did he like the snow or not like the snow?
Like
He liked the snow. Yeah, and we could tell that he liked it because he went out on an adventure in the snow. When he tried to keep his snowball and it melted, he felt very sad. And the next day when it snowed, he went back out to play in the snow with a friend. So that tells us that he did like the snow. Today, we are going to read The Snowy Day again, and we're going to be thinking at the end of the story what Peter could do a little differently this time. Okay?
Why do those have those two words?
Why do I have these Post-it notes? They're just reminders for me so that I know what to ask you.
Did you
So I
stick
don't
them
forget.
on there?
I did put them on there, yeah. So our story is written and illustrated by Ezra Jack Keats. He wrote the words and drew the pictures for this book. It's called The Snowy Day. Very good. Pointing in like that. Let's try that with our feet, boys and girls. Let's stand up and let's try to walk like Peter is walking right now. So let's walk with our feet, our toes pointed out. Okay, so point your toes away from each other. You're going to waddle kind of like a penguin. Are you ready? All right, walk around the carpet. Walking with your toes pointed out. Does it feel good? I feel like a penguin.
I do.
Okay, stop.
It was too hard.
Now, point your toes in so that your toes are facing each other. Point your toes in, kind of like they're touching and your heels are not touching. Okay, now walk around like this with your toes pointed in. Does it kind of tricky to do like that? Yeah. Does it feel kind of funny?
I didn't know that.
Okay, stop. Now, what did he do on the next page? How did he walk with his feet? Do you remember? What did he do? There was two straight lines. Yeah, he was kind of dragging his feet along the snow. So let's walk around and drag our feet along the carpet.
I know how to drag my feet.
Well, it's kind of hard to do on the carpet, isn't it?
Not for me.
What? Feels like a race, baby.
What are you
All right, find your carpet squares in 2, 1, and 0 voices, everyone. Thank you. It's kind of fun to act out how to walk like that.
Yeah.
You should try that sometime in the snow. Walk with your feet pointing out and walk with your feet pointing in. Sometimes I like to drag my feet in the snow or even make them go curvy like this. And then I turn around to look at what kind of a path I made in the snow. So try that next time it snows, okay? See what kind of does. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. So now I want you to think, how could Peter have saved his snowball? Give me a thumbs up when you are ready. He put his snowball in his pocket and went into his warm house, and his snowball melted. Could he have done something differently so that his snowball wouldn't have melted? Thinking of this. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. What could he have done a little differently? All right, go ahead and tell your partner. How could he have saved the snowball? Special art project with our story, The Snowy Day. We are going to play with some pretend snow,
I'm supposed to make
and we're
that.
going to make a picture with Peter in the snow. You're going to use your hands. It might be a little bit messy,
Look,
but it will be super fun.
that was that same
So, at break choice time, we will call you over to a table spot. I'll show you what our project's going to be. And then after we're done with our project, then you can go back to your free choice time. Okay? All right, nice job. Give your brains a kiss. That was a lot of good thinking today. We will take our bathroom break next.